what's up? And ooh, Stream Up World. How's it going? Still feels so terrible. Oh, it sucks. Fucking being sick, dude. Fuck, man. And it's like the worst weather also. Like you open the window, it's fucking cold and dry. Inside is cold and dry. It's warm but super dry because of the heater. And of course I can try to wet the air, but you shouldn't make it too humid either. And I'm so bored also. It's like there's nothing to watch. There's like 2 new movies that came out that I could watch, but yeah, not super interesting. And that would just be like 4 or 5 hours anyway. And somehow I have no energy for gaming. Too sick. And most of the time I went to bed after a few hours. But right now I want that fresh air and the sun. I mean, the sun could help me get healthier again also, I guess. Although it just hits my hand and my head. And I think I feel better, but I'm not even sure, dude. Not even sure. What about you guys? And also, I have been sick like before the holidays, right? And what if it's still the same holidays or whatever? But yeah, before being sick, before the holidays, I wasn't sick for like years, dude. At least that's how I remember it. It always sucks so hard and reminds you of other bad times when you were sick. And when you're alone, you have to take care of yourself, which I guess is something that you learn at least. There's some good things about being sick, but certainly it's less good than bad. And fucking Weasel telling me stories about his brother who died after being sick doesn't help. But maybe it's good if I'm afraid again of dying. No, people sneezing next to me, Jesus Christ. Dutch bastard. Norse bastard. Yeah, man, it sucks so hard. Just went on set 5 minutes also. People are annoying me too. And good morning, I guess. Not sure if I'm gonna make it. Damn, these are some bigger ones. No, they must be a different kind of seagull. And they actually look like the ones that I saw in Sweden also, the big ones. They almost look the same, but they're definitely twice the size or something. And they're gone. Nah, not hunting seagulls. But they probably wouldn't taste bad, right? Probably not too bad. I could put them in a hole like the Inuit. Let them ferment a bit. These people just annoyed me. They came like make pictures just next to me, like 1 meter, even though there's so much space over there. But I could make the exact same picture, dude. Yeah, these ones eat bread. I think bread not necessarily trash, but they also eat other stuff, of course. But the seagulls are so dumb, yeah. They kind of try to eat everything. But it would really be interesting to know what they actually eat, the seagulls that live here. If there's any scientific studies. But yeah, there's a lot of young fish, so they most likely eat them also. But yeah, I would have to catch the big ones. Do seagulls travel or not? I don't even know. I feel like they do. Not sure though. Travel to the landfill and back, yeah, maybe. I don't think we have landfills though. Not anymore. Burn all my trash. Or we recycle it. And the rest we burn, I guess. Probably. Not even sure. It's a good question also. But yeah, I could imagine that we burn a lot. For like energy, you know. And then we filter the air. Kinda like we have the filter on the chimney. Don't throw the phone in the water now. Send help, guys. Send wife to make me chicken soup. And you guys sent your trash to Sweden, right? Awkward situation today. I was at the store and was going to take out an online order, so he scanned my QR code and he said, "You are my last name." most of the times. That's enough when they ask that. But after asking me a couple times, he wanted to see my ID. But I didn't understand that. It's kind of normal to show the ID, at least here, just to be safe. Even though it's hard to be abused. It's not the end of the world, except if you didn't have the ID, then it sucks. And maybe he was just like new, you know, or he learned the rules. And then there's really some people who are like chill, which can be good, but can be bad also. And others like who are, that's the rule, we have to follow the rule. Which can be good also, if it's a good rule. They put our post office in the village now in the supermarket. It's so dumb, dude. Now it takes even longer at the cashier. It's already one of these village shops where everybody talks too much with the cashier, and now they have to take and send letter and whatever. It's so stupid. And packages and payments and whatever. Lots of post office stuff. Now if you want to pay the bills, you can only pay with card or something. I just feel stupid. I didn't understand he wanted to see my ID too. You weren't sure. Or it was like, yeah, I don't see a problem. It's like, whatever, dude. Whatever. It's like a true first world problem. Ever since I got sick, I have no empathy for anybody else anymore. Like I complained in Discord, people told me, get well soon or whatever. Didn't even say thank you or make any emote. I'm such an evil person now. I have no empathy anymore. I only want myself being healthy. Yeah. Check out for the alcohol. So many weird and bad feelings in my body, dude. It really sucks. Big order at Systembolaget. Fuck. I heard Systembolaget before, but I forgot what it is. I guess it's just like a big supermarket, right? And I guess you mean online order, or did you order online and then you pick it up or something? Ah, that's the alcohol. Yeah. They have that in Norway also. So I thought they don't have it in Sweden. But you can buy the beer everywhere or not. I'm not even sure. When I went to Sweden for like, how long did I go? Like 1 week or 10 days. I didn't drink one single beer. Can you believe it, dude? But I fucked every night. So that's good. Sometimes during the day also. Too much information, I know. But I know you guys have the sex all the time. Grandma patrolling the area with her electro scooter. $3.5. Damn, that's kind of low. But seems fine. Seems acceptable amount. Nowadays I don't really enjoy drinking much higher alcohol anyway. Except maybe if it's super small amount. I wonder also, would whiskey or something be good for me getting healthy again? Although I probably should make like a garlic soup or something. Yo, Merlin. Whiskey the cure-all. I wouldn't go that far. Garlic whiskey, that would be the way to go. But I should only make like a whiskey garlic soup. I mean onion garlic actually. Oh, these people, dude. Oh, hot toddy. Never heard that one. I mean, I feel like I heard it, but I don't know what it is. But there used to be so many drinks. They had also drinks with like eggs and stuff in the past. If you drink enough of it, you're cured. Ah, shit. No, I think if you would drink a lot, it could make it worse, but just a little could be good. It's higher than 4.75 apparently. Oh, nice. I mean, the normal beer is 4.7, 4.8. Yeah, that sounds good. But yeah, I think actually I might have lung infection or something, which could be even worse, right? But yeah, it definitely hurts a lot in the lung when I cough, this and that. No. I'm still deciding if I want to live or die. Mostly want to live, yeah, but fuck. The pain would end also, right? And many times I wake up like super wet, dude. Insanely wet. From the sweat. And then I'm cold, of course, because of the sweat, which doesn't make any sense. Stupid body. Yeah, and then wake up again, yeah. You can also eat everything one time. And then yesterday I woke up, I had a cramp in my leg. GG. But I know how to fix it at this point. Just have to force it straight. It hurts also, but it hurts less than not forcing it straight. And then you can only hope. And yeah, today actually I should have done something, but because I'm sick, I'm not doing it, I guess. But now that I went outside anyway, and right now it's kind of like acceptable temperature also. Because of the sun. 7 degrees plus sun. It's almost summer. And yeah, I almost didn't smoke, but right now I'm already at the third cigarette again. Fucking hell. Will regret it when I cough. And yeah, I play with the thoughts, you know, how much money I would save and all the things I could do if I stop smoking now. Like looking at the good side of the being sick. but it's kind of tough still because cigarettes are my life. Oh no, more old people coming. Fuck 'em, dude. Fuck 'em. And also I wonder, how did I get it? Where did I get it? How does it make sense? Or did it like come back? Just don't get it. It doesn't make any sense. I almost didn't leave the house, I feel like. So what if it's just a side effect also for my lung being dead? And I have this huge pimple on my back. Yo, did you see Araf's stream? Crazy stream. And I got a gift sub, yeah. He's like spooning water or something. Crazy shit. But remember, if we didn't have Systembolaget in Sweden, everyone would be drunk 24/7. Yeah, probably not, right? But when did they start that? And is it really much different now? That would be a good question. Kind of don't think so, but yeah, really hard to say. But it's also a nice monopoly for the government. Are the alcohol prices inflated, or is it like not too bad? Damn, why is there a fucking Viewbot seller? What a bitch. What a bitch. We're old people that just love to walk in the circle. The meaningless circle walk. Just to annoy me. Best viewers, yeah. Yeah, better than cheap viewers. They used to say cheap viewers. Yeah, they just fake the studies like good old communists. I guess not only communists do that. But I think Stalin said something like that, if I recall right. Although that might be propaganda too. Yeah. You know who started the alcohol problems? Who made it like really bad and organized production in high amounts and produced aqua wheat, and they actually said it was medicine against everything. And they burned the herbal women. Guess who? It starts with C. I'm drinking so much because allegedly it's good, and I'm also thirsty like all the time. But where do I piss? I guess I could quickly go inside that tree. As long as there are no old people right now. And I drank a lot of chamomile tea. I used to hate chamomile tea as a kid, but it's honestly not so bad. And maybe I should buy some other flavors. Who put this shit here? Yeah. The thing is, I guess you can only buy a certain amount of alcohol, right? You probably have to give your name, and you're only allowed 10 bottles of vodka every month or something, I guess. But they didn't think about that other people can go and buy and then give it to their friends and stuff. And if somebody really wants a lot of alcohol, I guess that's what they do also. Why does my hair look so terrible? Phew. Much better now. Is it really overpriced? Ah, okay. I didn't know. Don't poop on stream. Moonshine, yeah. Yeah, methanol, that's crazy. Yeah. If you fuck it up, if you not do it good. Kinda scary. Yo, Merlin, what's up? You made a hot toddy for your wife. She said it's pretty good. Ah, damn. Now I want one also. God damn. Yeah, I think it's pretty nice, especially like if you warm up whiskey a little bit. That's a slight less amount of alcohol also, right? Oh no, somebody coming with a bicycle. Into the circle jerk. Why though? Why the fuck? What? It's a bread feeder maybe. It's like a bread feeder. No, I should have done something, but I'm not gonna do anything. Still feel super sick and terrible. Not gonna lie. You maybe can't really see it on my face, but I really feel still terrible. Maybe not all the time, but most of the time. And I don't know when it's getting better. I feel wrecked and destroyed. Depressing. Can't enjoy anything really. I'm sitting on the computer and sleeping. Maybe I should go buy whiskey and lemon juice. But I bought oranges, but I'm too lazy to squish them. And I also bought like these generic juices, which I'm destroying at home. Making a lot of tea, that's the agenda. And it sucks. But what can I do? What can I do? When I walked here, I walked even slower than normal, which is like old people speed. The old people overtook me, dude. It's so weird. Oh, it's people feeding the birds. I kinda get it, but it's just not. What really pisses me off about my village shop is also like this one costs 80 cents. But if you go to the big supermarket, you get like 1 liter for like 95 cents. And it's probably the same quality. What a scam, dude. 400% price. But right now I'm still glad I have this stupid village shop. So I don't have to go further. And I probably infected all of them in there. Kind of feels bad also. They're all gonna be sick. I'm like Nurgle. One day the seagulls will rob our bread factories. And yeah, right now I'm outside because of the fresh air, because I have a very dusty home, which definitely doesn't help my lung also. And yeah, I hope the sun gives me some vitamin D that also helps when you're sick. That's the agenda. And attacking Iran tonight. Yeah, sometimes I have some theories about why I'm sick, who gave it to me, how or why, maybe. But this time, no idea what it could have been. It's so random. And you're lucky that I'm not important enough, so we can say it was probably not on purpose. You know, I saw this one video where somebody went to try to stop the people who feed the seagulls. But I would never do that also. I would never go to them and tell them, don't feed them or whatever. But I can judge it from afar, right? Chocolate milk in Switzerland. What do you mean? Of course, like every country has chocolate milk, no? Most people use chocolate powder though, and then they mix it themselves. Yeah, I know you were kind of joking, but still. The first second you always react like a little bit genuine. Only the finest cocoa from, what's the word? Exploited workers on the cocoa farm. By the way, I tried to keep my jacket clean, but after I got sick, I threw everything overboard and I wear it like a sweating jacket. Now it most likely stinks a bit, and I will have to launder it. But we could make a bonfire stream also. Although right now with my lung, it's probably not a good idea. Brown cows, yeah. Classic joke. There's like Milka, and they have like this purple cow in the ants. I don't know that cartoon. But yeah, there's some crazy shit going down in cartoons. Why do you have to drive around with your bicycle? Enjoy, I guess, enjoy. They don't even stop and look at the view. They just drive by. It's a drive-by. But yeah, chocolate milk feels actually really good. Not sure why. But yeah, it feels good. Right now in my state. I think I lost a lot of salt also because of all the sweating. And then I ate some broth. And then my headache went away also. Oh, guys. Why am I sick? What can I do? Should I call somebody? Should I go to the doctor? Should I just wait like usually? I hate my life. Shut up. Pucko. Yeah, the one in the glass bottle. No, I think I had that. It's also slightly overpriced, but it's nice. And I love glass bottle stuff. But it's less and less. Somehow, glass bottle became too expensive. Buy oboe instead. I should always read to the end before I get out. It was not bad, yeah, it was not great, the one in the bottle. And the other one, I think I didn't have it. Chocolate milk is such like a flavor or thing that you eat sometimes, that you drink sometimes and enjoy. But not like all the time. And what sadly is a bit of a scam nowadays. They always use this cheap milk and the cheap cocoa or whatever. But there's no like premium quality chocolate milk. It just doesn't exist. You kind of have to mix it yourself. Which I don't get it, man. Why does everything have to be as cheaply produced as possible? God dang it. And yeah, recently again I saw like this the old prices from like 2010 and 2000. And it's insane how much the prices went up in 20 years. It's literally insane. We don't even remember because it was gradually. But when you go back and look at the prices of 2000, there's a huge difference. And the quality might have been better too. Quality was better, yeah. Yeah, that's how they can save money, you know, here and there. They put a little bit less milk fat, and then they sell the milk fat for something else, or I don't know. Yeah, putting stuff in there to save money is also a classic. Like, sweetener is like 10% cheaper than sugar. So let's put in sweetener and we can write less calories on the bottle. less calories but more cancer, or whatever you get from that shit. Even the cat food. Oh my lord. Yeah, cats have it very hard. They have very hard lives. Just kidding. But yeah, at least they don't get very old. So that's fair. From 100 gram to 85 gram. That's crazy. I swear I was sure. No, now it's charging. Battery wasn't charging. It was confusing. Let me bring the trash away. It feels like when you're sick, everything comes at once, you know? It's like. It sucks so hard. Why cannot everything be perfect and then you're sick? What? Also, I think I have to shower even though I'm sick, but it's probably not the best also. And you gotta make sure that you're super dry fast and put on warm clothes. Why do I feel cold now? really have to cut my fingernails, dude. They're long as hell. Should we go home, guys? What do you think? Is it over? Yeah, farting is content nowadays. It's good nowadays. It's like natural. Free the farts. Free them. Imagine holding back your farts during the whole date. And then that one time you go to the toilet and it's like... It's not normal also. Oh no, more people, dude. It's hard work, yeah. And it's just not good. Same as like if you have to piss, you should just go piss. Because it kind of changes your behavior and you're like stressed subconsciously. It's just not good. At least not in Indian or Mexican. But that gives the extra interesting flavor. But yeah, not necessarily the best idea, that's true. But I definitely did it at least once. Yeah. Could be pooping also. Like I saw Speed in Ethiopia, he said he sharted. But hard to say if it's true. But that's kind of crazy also. Imagine like having that much viewers and you say you sharted live on stream. And there was some yellow points on his pants or whatever. And then he came out of the toilet and acted like nothing ever happened. Yo, got a thing. Yeah, that must be fun. But yeah, I swear all these embarrassing things that happen on famous contents, it's kind of good for humanity in a way. Like all this perfect 90s television where nobody ever sharted himself. It's just not reality also. Well, let's see who has something huge in his mouth. Free the shards. Yeah, if you have to poop, then you poop. But I'm also one of these persons that likes to poop at home or some toilet that I know it's like clean. Like average public toilet doesn't really feel good. But if you really have to, then you're gonna do it for sure. I have pooped in the forest also when you really have to. Bro, that reminds me of all the videos where you see people pooping in fucking public, dude. Only pooping at work is kind of smart also, then you don't have to clean it up. Or I don't know. I don't know what else would be the motivation. I guess yeah, because you gain time, like you poop while you make money. Making money while you poop. Extreme cheapskates program. Exactly. And these extreme cheapskate, they are like crazy sometimes. But some of the things they do honestly do make sense and could be good for other people as well. But some really go way too far, and it's like a messy thing already. Like where they see the value in everything. But yeah, recently I saw that video also, like about the plastics bag that you have to buy. Like, I'm not sure if it's in your countries too, but in our countries, plastic bags used to be free, like these small ones. But now you have to pay like 5 cents. But you buy like everything you buy, all the products, they're all packed in plastic. But then that one little tiny bag, in the end, you have to pay for it, for the environment. But all the things are packed in plastic. Like, how does that make sense? It actually doesn't. When you think about it, but I didn't think about it until I saw that video. Well, that's so stupid, dude. $0.50. No, for us it's like 5 cents, I think. Which, of course, it doesn't really matter, you know. And it is technically probably just supposed to. You know, people used to take like 10 of these bags. But still, like, whatever, dude. It doesn't make a difference. When everything is packed in plastic. You saved $70 a year to remove the light bulb in the fridge. That's so bullshit. You think it's not real? Yeah, maybe $70 too much. But you could save a little bit of money because of that. But yeah, that sounds kind of dumb also. But we could save a lot of money with electronics if we had like the high efficiency. You know, there's like these different grades like A, B, C, D, yada yada. That can make a pretty big difference over the year. But what's super annoying is like energy used to be cheap also, now it's kind of expensive. But it used to be so cheap. You could have like everything running full time, all the time. Wouldn't cost you a dime, but now all of a sudden it's expensive. How? They're milking us, I'm telling you. %5 max, the rest stupid, yeah. But I'm sure some people try not to waste TP. Honestly, for a while, I just took a shower always after pooping. And I didn't do it to save toilet paper, but you definitely save a lot of toilet paper. And toilet paper is kind of like not very clean also. Like there's some countries, they always have the shower next to the toilet. Or like the, whatever, the bidet or all that jazz. And that's kind of cleaner than fucking toilet paper. Can combine it though, of course. And there's, yeah, the wet wipes also, but they're kind of weird too. And that costs even more money. Yeah, 1 minute per day. Yeah, but like with lights, allegedly, it's not necessarily about the duration only. Like turning it on, like costs more energy than letting it run for like 10 minutes. So the turning on and off is like what needs more energy than the amount of time you have it open. But yeah, he could put like a super low wattage LED or something in there, and then it would be fine. By the way, I have one LED light in my home, and now it doesn't work anymore. But how do I fucking fix it? Like I have to take out the LEDs myself? Like they look like they were soldered in. Like that really sucks also. if it was a bulb, I could just change it. But no, it's not a bulb. I don't know why. Also, it's just one of the lights. Makes no sense. LED light problem solved. I guess, yeah. But yeah, this guy probably saved 10 cents in a lot of other places, and then it all gets together to be a few dollars. I mean, people who save money like that is not wrong also. And didn't like Dagobert Duck do that also? Like the uncle from Kalle Anka or whatever the name is. The rich duck. He used a tea bag several times also. You could probably do that. It's not too crazy. But yeah, I really believe that many rich people, they are a little bit like that also. They try to save a lot of money. Of course, maybe not with the bulb and other things like that. Mainly with taxes. And maybe a few other things here and there. Scrooge McDuck. No, like the good one. Scrooge McDuck is like the bad one, right? The good one. Dagobert Duck. In German we call him Dagobert Duck. Actually, I think it's Scrooge. Yeah. But what was the evil guy's name then? Yeah, I think it's Scrooge McDuck. Yeah. In German we call him Dagobert. I don't know why. How does that make sense? And yeah, usually it really sucks when somebody are so greedy like that. But he kind of did it in an okay way. But in real life, it can really suck also. People are like that. And I guess many are like that. They would never help somebody else with money. Which I'm not saying you should necessarily either, and maybe I wouldn't do it either, but like, how are we even acting moral, and how are we trying to save all these poor people all over the world, while at the same time there's such a difference in money on the average people, and they don't give anything to each other, but they send money to fucking God knows where, to like some booba streamer. Like today again in iShow Speed Stream, I saw somebody like donate like $20 or whatever, and it just blows my mind. I would never do it because he doesn't need it, so to speak. And I'm not saying they shouldn't do it. I mean, if nobody would do it, then maybe he wouldn't be that famous. But still, it's pretty wild. And yeah, it was kind of funny, like in the museum here and there. Is where you see how much people know or don't know. But we have to be honest and say also that we don't know everything about that time. It's really hard to know. I mean, if they wouldn't have made these fucking insane buildings and other stuff, we wouldn't even know that they existed. Hello, hello, hello. Hello. Is it me you're looking for? I can see it in your chat message. Oh, the old lady was waving at the bus while it already left the station. And these bus drivers, they never stop, dude. They don't give a fuck. Or at least most of the times they don't. Yeah, it's pretty beautiful. It's beautiful. I'm going to get some vitamin D. just driving around. Almost never hear that. I wonder what happened. Hopefully nothing too bad. Like ever since I watched that fucking true crime documentary about one case in Switzerland from 2015. Fuck. It hits different. And I'm still fucking convinced, dude, that guy... I have like some theories about that guy, but yeah. Who knows, who knows. And in public it seems like it's not true, but what if they're not telling us the truth? And we have like data protection and stuff. Even for criminals. Are these guys fishing over there, or do they have huge selfie sticks? Looks like they actually have huge selfie sticks and are not fishing. Damn it. Bro, that's the real influencer. 3 selfie sticks. Oh no, some cunt's gonna sit close to me. Bro, I need to learn from that guy. And I should go ask him also, what is he doing? Can you give me a shout out? I swear I was sure that was a fisherman. And I still hear the sirens. It's cute how he has like this little car also that he potentially puts on the back of his bicycle. Although he probably just pulls it until his car. What's he filming though? Yeah. No more beautiful water for you. Bro, I'm trying not to cough because it hurts. But it's so weird. I feel like when I was healthy, or like not flu or lung infection, like stuff would come out of the lung, you know, like it's cleaning itself out. But now nothing comes out, but it hurts. That seems like a bad combination. I still have the hope also that my body is like cleaning itself or something. Maybe. Or is that one of you back there? Probably not. But yeah, it really sucks. I don't know what to do. I'm bored, depressed, sick, tired, no energy. Can't sleep well. Also, I don't know if this cold air now, is it gonna fuck me more? Or is it gonna be good for me? And I'm out of drinks. I thought it would be enough, but nope. When I drink warm tea, it kind of feels good though, not gonna lie. I think the sun kind of useless at this point anyway. Oh, the swans are coming now though. I've filmed the swans a million times. But still curious about that influencer over there. Or whatever he is, nature photograph. Wait, he's playing the pan flute in front of the camera. Holy shit. Maybe we should go actually over there. That pan flute guy. That's crazy. White pan flute guy. Must be some kind of a Russian or something. Let's go interrupt him during the video. Do 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 do. 2 million subscribers on TikTok. I should really go ask and talk to him and hopefully infect him. But yeah, maybe another time. Although he probably never comes again. This old weirdo sleeping next to that poor old lady. Oh, he just has to check the water, of course. Makes sense. Let's wait until the swans and then we're out of here. And I'm gonna end soon. I walk a little bit and then I end it. Oh, that looks crazy. What is that? It's like some kind of a mushroom or something. Or maybe just some flowers. It looks crazy. But also, how is this woman standing there like 10 years? Huge butt plug. And one of these swans looks thick. By the way, it's so crazy. On iShow's feed stream, they say if they have 700 bitrate, it's still okay. So I feel like I use way too much bitrate and I should really change the format and stuff. I feel like an idiot. Or respectively, I need like help with all the technology stuff, kind of. Or I should research it. You know, could probably learn it autodidactically. Teach myself. And what if that woman is from Tinder and she secretly snipes me in hopes that I talk to her? But then I never do it. Not that I really believe that, but yeah. You never know. I feel like that's something that women could do, like. On the white duck. That's the other thing, like, you know, this guy, he looks like he has like 10 grams of bread or whatever. And then all the ducks are fighting for it, or all the birds. Potentially attacking each other, this and that, and wasting quite some energy to get that one tiny piece of bread. That's another reason why it's probably not smart also. Don't tell me this fucking... Of course. This person left when I left also. Let's put this man on the feeding duck bread list. Better be some good bread. Yeah, of course it's not. Maybe it is, but still, it's like bread in general is not very great for them anyway. Oh no, look, the snowman, he's dead. Only his legs are left over. And what I don't get also, I mean, maybe these people who feed them, they never take a bath, but when you feed them here all the time, the fucking bread, and then they poop everywhere all the time, it's probably not so great either. But yeah, it is always kind of cool to see all these different kinds of bird all together. Has like a dinosaur vibe somehow. Oh, Jesus Christ. Whole family's occupying the path again. Get out of my way. Low income people. Low wage earner. I can't do this anymore. Go home and drink a lot of juice instead of getting stared at by fucking old ladies. Like, I miss the pan food guy. You still doing it? It's something cute when someone say, "I'm gonna feed the ducks with bread." What do you mean cute and why? I feel like there's some sarcasm or something. I'm not sure how I get it exactly. I mean, it used to be a very common thing. It's hard to say how bad it really is, but nowadays, yeah, we know that it's definitely not only good. And like I said, I would never go to these people and tell them to stop, but yeah, I see how it is weird. But there's many people also who feed the normal birds, like in their garden and whatever. And that can be also nice and good up to a certain point. But it can take over also. Then that you have too many birds. And then they eat all the fruit and everything. I think it's cute. Yeah, I guess it's cute, yeah. The kids love it also, for example. And most people who do it, they do it because they think it's something good. Only when you start to think that it could have some bad effects to it also, then that's when you might stop. I hate my life. Sick. Or if I ever get healthy again, I have to take care more. And I have to appreciate it. But I probably won't. Famous last words. Yeah. Don't talk about dying, dude. I'm actually worried a tiny little bit, so kinda sucks. And I probably shouldn't worry because that gives you stress, and then it's maybe even harder to get healthy or even more stressful. But yeah. Maybe it will just be fine. And you know what I really hate about winter also? Sometimes you smell this, like the oil heating, it like stinks. It's such a pain in the ass. In the nose. Pain in the ass nose. And I get the thing about winter, feeding them in winter. And for the garden birds, they hang up stuff or have like feeders that they like fill up and stuff. And that makes sense because they can always get some. But with the bread, like if you don't go regularly feeding the bread, which I think the people here still do, but then it can just confuse the birds. Like they are waiting there for the bread and maybe nobody's coming. And I'm pretty sure the bread also only feeds them for a short time. So yeah. But yeah, it's like I said, like if you think about how it can be negative in the long term also, then you don't do it. But short term it's good for them, yeah. Or at least they seem to enjoy it. You know, the fucked up thing is like, it feels like a lung infection, but my lung already felt bad for a long time, and I smoked way too much for very long. So a fucking lung infection could definitely totally kill me, or they have to cut out half of the lung, or I don't know, things like that. And it sucks, and it makes me feel like, oh, I want to live. But it's not that easy. It's not up to you. Okay, up to me. Yeah, guys. Ending the stream in 5 minutes. Almost home, but this short path that you see here could take me 5 minutes. Maybe the sunshine and the fresh air helped. I better hope so. I should really make that fresh orange juice at home. I'm trying to do laundry also at the same time, but so not motivated. But having some fresh, nice stuff would be good. I'm probably gonna take a shower also. Nice hot shower. Although it always feels like it's stressful on your body also. But you gotta do it. You gotta clean at least a little bit. Otherwise the stank gonna kill you too. I guess. I wonder what the Roach King does when he's sick. Though he has a lot of money, that helps. If I had more money, I think I would just order soup online and I don't know, get a cleaning lady. But yeah, I have 6,000 hours of VOD, although they're not all uploaded. But at least I have a legacy. If this sickness kills me, you guys can still watch the VODs. That's nice. But somehow I have to make my channel go to my nephew. So if there's ever any money on it, that he gets. Only 68 subscribers on YouTube. It's so sad. And yeah, this other guy, Gecko, he uploaded some of my clips. Or I made some clips and uploaded them. And he had like 1,000 views, dude. Fuck. But yeah, you need like 5 million views to make money. Or like to unlock monetization. For the shorts. And yeah, shorts are so dumb. It feels like it's so easy to make shorts just for if you only want clicks and money. By looking at all these other shorts that people make. So easy to fake also this and that. But that's not my motivation somehow. Okay guys, I end the stream now. Goodbye, goodbye. Bye, 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 bye. Maybe gaming stream, maybe not. Oh, no, thank you, man. Thank you. Bye, 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 bye. Bye.